Howdy, partner. The time of the cowboys have long been gone. The cool night breeze sings its melodies at the chimes of change, for it is the only constant to our mortal lives. For no eternal reward will forgive us for wasting our dawns. You'd be like the blind fighting a rattler and giving him the first bite if you don't see that. I'm sure y'all folks have heard about the good, the bad, and the ugly, but have you heard about the good, the great, and the legend? It seems to this old-timer that we've forgotten the old cowboy ways, and instead are a bunch of boys acting as cows, wearing partying hats, shooting their pistols at one another. Spend some time in nature with animals long enough, and you'll find that we are the wild savages, and they are the ones that are civilized. Because guns are beyond ugly. Guns are just fucking stupid. For there is nothing greater than life and all the living in it. For we are all honeybees, bumbling and buzzing under the same tree, suckling Mother Nature's secret recipe, for it is the only bare necessity. For this I see, His Majesty's only decree. For the great green giants hovering over us tall and all, reminding us that we are nothing and small, just like newborn babies still learning to crawl. Home is not a place, for that is a house. You must know this as a hog does a hip pocket in a bathing suit. Home, as the bustling leaves sway and say, is where the heart is one with its art. Where you are joyous as a chipper as a jaybird, and gritting like a baked possum, or a weasel in a chicken's den on a cold winter's eve. That's home. Here's a question for you folks out there. You'll sure make the hens start clucking. If everyone in this world are sheep, and justice is dressed as wolves, and the owners are pigs, then what animal are you? A horse. Mighty, majestic animals that were mended by the great sheriff himself. He took gold and sawdust and created hooves to help carry the load of man's soul, sewn together thunder and lightning to make the mane that pierces through defiance. Determination is true liberation, though they are timeless in carrying out their graceful everyday duties. The wisdom of freedom surpasses time itself, for they are sensitive and selfless, attuned and obedient to man's whispering spirit. Masters of progress, they conquer fear by having bullseye vision of the destination, unwavered by the stumble and hurdles that lie ahead. They exhibit the power of dominance like Roman gladiators stepping forth in the Colosseum arenas, where the sun bashes and lashes sweat and tears to the dirt, flying like the legendary Pegasus himself. Noble disciples riding immortality herself to reach the glory pinnacle of the all-time great pantheon. This is where dreams were born, to arise a true hero's medals are worn. For a child's dream lies in the belief of infinite possibilities, for it breaks the barriers of all impossibilities. Ace high notes right there, poet. Ace high notes. Right on. When we were chick-bitty whippersnappers, we weren't like y'all city slickers, glued on your screens like modern-day machines. We weren't such bootlickers. For the horse is my friend, my teacher. For without it, I wouldn't be a truth keeper. Conquer and feel the wind. Hear the hymn of birds. Find the horse and sing these words. Play and fall on the grass. Touch the tough leather. Feel the horse. To heathers forever. Taste the dust. Play with the heat. Beside the horse and follow his beat. Laugh with joy. Taste the fun. ride the horse into the yellow sun. The trot of the horse becomes the canter to the gallop, for it orbits around man with equine prestige, teaching him the ancient ways of the noble horseman. The rope tugging on his grip, both now losing sight of one another. A touch upon his iron rein, he moves with such a stately grace. The sunlight on his burnished mane is barely shaken in its place, and at touch he changes pace, and gliding, not stopping again, for both came out of nowhere, sweeping each other away, invoking hearts and chariots of fire, the stadium silent. It is not a threat to existence, but a triumph for survival. Be the ally or the enemy, that is your right, your choice. Never have I seen the pits of fate with such courage by my side, forever with the steed being my guide. The breath of man and horse become the one rider, waiting to take the jump to adversity. True victory is reserved for those willing to pay its price. Others reap the rewards, champions harness the practice. Let the lightest be the brightest, pressure the highest, crowds the loudest, the best may arrive, strongest survive, for the greatest will always thrive. In the West they claim they are the best, but this is the beast of the East.
From Indonesia, Brata-Coolen.